Commitment 2024 now. Republican Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance made another trip to North Carolina today, stopping specifically in the Piedmont Triad. He had a town hall in Greensboro tonight. Our Bill O'Neill caught up with Senator Vance one-on-one.
Sir, your campaign says that the vice president has left North Carolinians behind after the storm. Can you explain that?
Well, I think it's just a matter of basic competence. I don't think there's anything malicious going on here, but you had this terrible hurricane. Of course, Western North Carolinians are devastated by it. And you had the President of the United States on the beach. You had Kamala Harris at a San Francisco fundraiser to really marshal the bureaucratic response to save people's lives and bring needed resources. You need a government that's focused. And I think, unfortunately, Kamala Harris was much more focused on the campaign than on delivering needed resources. And frankly, Joe Biden was doing whatever Joe Biden does. And that delay, I do think it cost a lot of damage, and hopefully it didn't cost lives, but I fear that it did.
The unemployment numbers are down. The inflation has come down. The stock market is doing well. What is it that you think needs to be done to make the economy stronger?
Well, actually, the inflation numbers today were a little bit higher than expected, right? So there's some fear that it's ticking back up. But most importantly, grocery prices are 25% higher than they were 3.5 years ago. Energy prices are 45% higher than they were 3.5 years ago. So inflation has slowed a little bit, but prices are still way too high for North Carolina families. And I think it's very simple. We've got to unleash American energy, take an all of the above energy approach. We've got to drill, we've got to do clean energy, we've got to do nuclear. That lowers the cost of energy for North Carolinians, but it also makes it easier to manufacture and make things in our country, which is good for everybody.
Your campaign is doing well with men, less well with women. Any concern that President Trump and his comments about the vice president are hurting your efforts with women?
No, I don't think so. I think that President Trump is very laser focused on Kamala Harris's policy failures. And I think people, men or women, agree or disagree, recognize that's what you do during a campaign, right? You point out some of the policy failures. Look, I think that we just have to make our case to women that Donald Trump's the president of security. We had lower crime rates. We had more secure communities. We had less fentanyl coming into our community. We certainly had more affordable groceries and housing when Donald Trump was president. We're going to make that case to men and women that chips are going to fall where they do, but I feel very confident we're going to win the state and we're going to make Donald Trump the next president.
What is the issue that you think can help you to win North Carolina?
I really do think North Carolinians optimistic. They're very future looking. They've got a lot, North Carolina has a lot of great industries, and I think a real possibility to really dominate the next century's economy. But they recognize we've got failed, incompetent leadership. I think most North Carolinians, pretty sensible people, they don't like incompetent leadership, and they recognize that you've got to get back to basic competence. And I think that's a thing that Donald Trump really brings to the table.
And an off-the-cuff question. Becoming Catholic, does that mean you have to cheer for Notre Dame?
As a Buckeye, I am always going to be cheering for Ohio State. I root a little bit for Notre Dame, but I'm one of these people who think that often Notre Dame has a higher ranking than it actually deserves. So I'm Ohio State, scarlet and gray.
Thank you for your time. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, too.